Well, hi, everybody. John Elzinga, and welcome back to 46 Weeks to Become the Leader God Wants You to Be. And our devotional this week is Servant Leaders Believe in Transformation. There's a quote from Jesus where he specifically is talking to one person, one disciple, and he says, "Now I say to you that you are Peter, which means rock, and upon this rock I will build my church. And all the powers of hell will not conquer it." That's from Matthew chapter 16. People can change, even dramatically. Sometimes we give up on people way too easily. Sometimes we define them and see them as hopeless and helpless. This is who they are, we think, and they're never going to change. They'll always be who they are right now. We corner them and cage them to be doomed to the stereotype that we hold them to be, we make them to be in our mind. We catch them doing things that we expect them to do, and that, of course, reinforces our confirmation bias of them. But servant leaders see people through a different lens. They don't think that people are hopeless and helpless. They don't think that they have to be stuck and are unable to change. They see each person as able to become the best version of themselves through transformation. Each person is pliable and able to grow. Jesus saw that in Simon, soon to be called Peter. He perhaps was the most insecure of all the disciples. He was impulsive. He was sporadic. He was unreliable. He was emotionally frail. This guy who told Jesus he would never deny him and then denied him 3 times. This guy who jumped out of the boat to meet Jesus only to fall into the water. Simon was not exactly leadership material, but Jesus saw something in him. He said, "Let's call you Peter instead, because you are going to be a rock solid in commitment, a rock solid in reliability, rock solid in wisdom, a real leader." Servant leaders don't pigeonhole someone, but prepare them to become all that they can be. They don't pass them by, but push them up. Instead of thinking of their so-called limitations, they see their potential and do everything they can to get out of the way or remove the obstacles that may prevent them, that team member, from becoming all that God intends them to be. This is your personal prayer focus for this week. Pray it every day. Ask God to forgive you if you've ever pigeonholed someone under your leadership. Ask God to help you see and be part of a team member's transformation to become the best person, the best employee, the best leader they can be.